Don't need, I never, ever, ever, ever want to see an XA again. Don't buy one. Don't go there. See if it'll start?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, that's full choke. Give it full throttle, full choke. Fuel's on, kick it 3-4 times to prime it. Clutch off. Should have primed it. Probably just run out of petrol. I only put a tiny bit in it.
So, first impressions on receiving and starting then?
Yeah, I mean it runs, which is good. It's a bit smoky, but that could be where it's been sitting. Obviously we'll have to take the barrels off, check out the rings and, well, strip the whole engine if it's a total. I mean, the guy wants a total restoration, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So it's stripped down, everything. Yeah, it's just lots and lots of nuts and bolts that are wrong, but that's normal. Clutch needs adjusting, needs a new bush in there. Gear levers, the indent ball's gone on the gear shifter. This is all wrong. That should have 4 wires across there. It needs a new wiring loom. Obviously new grips. This is all original. I don't think that side lamp's in the right place. I think it should be further forwards. It's been rebuilt in America, look. Remanufactured by Bowen and McLaughlin, Phoenix, Arizona. Harley Davidson model WLA. August 1948. Serial number 17, so it was rebuilt in 1948.
5 years after it was built, it was rebuilt?
Oh yeah, they had the crap thrashed out of them during the war, so had another regulator put on it for some reason at some point. That's in nice condition though, which is good. Obviously the wiring's crap, it works, but it's not right. Obviously there, like I say, they're wrong. You can see where they've been soldered in. Just bulb holders soldered in, so should have a bolt in there. These are wrong, there should be dome heads. Got the right oil pipes on it. If I remember rightly, WLA's had solid pipes and WLC's had cloth pipes. Missing the little tab washers off of there, they should be 2 different sizes. The nuts and bolts on there. Should have an oval washer on there. Yeah, should have clips on there for the wiring. Stands bent, that's normal on these things, they're shit. It's got those in it, they're ever so hard to get those screws. Got 2 of the correct bolts nuts on the rear lights, those ones are the wrong ones. Make a new bush for that. So even got the correct screws and washers holding that together. How can I be such an anorak? I remember that.
Exactly, that's what I mean, it's all coming back.
I don't think that chain guard's original, I'm not sure. Got a folding kit on it, which is quite nice. That's your oil breather there. Comes up to there, supposedly lets you ride it underwater. Not that I would.
Blimey.
That should be leather instead of rubber. And that bush is a bit worn out. Needs a new exhaust, I think. The downpipes, definitely they're wrong. That one's been made. Yeah, I think the exhaust could do with replacing. Bottom guards on there, which is good because they're normally missing. Beat that up and straighten it out a bit. Yeah, all in all, mate, it looks pretty complete, doesn't it? It'll just be getting all the right parkerised bits and pieces, you know. These I can get redone, you know. That should be plated, like that's the original, see? That should be plated, that should be plated. Can't remember what these outer casings should be, whether they were aluminium or white. Or cream colour they were actually. And the oil pump. And the scavenge pump. They're the right bolts, but they should be parkerised. It's got the correct gearbox filler plug. Well, it'll take me what did we say, about a week, didn't we, to strip it and assess everything, which that's not unreasonable, but I need a parts book before I start.
Okay.
And then I can go through, it's literally going through every single nut and bolt and writing down what we need. You go through the book page by page, take it off the bike, and then I know that they should be dome heads, and I know there's 3 different sizes or 2 different sizes. I think the centre one's smaller. Just things I can remember, you know. That should be a dome head. They should be dome heads. That should be galvanised. Yeah, just lots of different bits, you know. But they're original, which is good. But they should be parkerised. They're original. Well, that one's original. That one isn't. See, that one's got a flat top on it, and that one's slightly radiused.
All right, yeah.
That's the correct one. Like I say, it should have special washers on here. They should be 2 different sizes. I don't think these are right with that recess in there. Springs should be black. Sorted all the parts and then rip it down, get it blasted and painted. Find out whether he wants to keep these panniers. I mean, they look, I don't know whether they're original or not. They look pretty good, don't they?
They do, don't they?
And the scabbard. I can't remember whether the scabbards were dated or not. I'll have to have a look and see. So I don't think that's in the right place. I think the guide cycle rays are the correct lamps. It's got all the right nuts on there, the right washers in there. Some of it's original, some of it is all the right bolts are there. It's whether they'll come up clean or not for the parkerising. Some sort of registration from 1996, I suppose, I don't know. I repaired the lid on that, it's a bit bashed up, isn't it? Can't remember whether they should be metal or rubber. I think they should be rubber on a WLA. WLCs were metal, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. They should be parkerised. I think they're the correct clips, which is good. Football's hanging off, which is usual. I'm not sure about that engine number, but that don't mean anything really, does it? It should be...
Can you see the number on it?
Just looks like a 499 or something. I think the M88's the correct carb. That's all original, the fuel strainer. It's got the bracket on the bottom to hold it up. Linkert carbs. Horrible carburetors. But it's only got the idle adjustment. It's got a fixed power valve in it, which is good. Yeah, it's got the right generator on it. That's wrong, I think. That regulator. It's got Delco RiE one over there. This one's been added, I think. It's got a suppressor on there though, so it might have had a radio kit on it at some point, a suppression kit. Coil's right. Throttle cable needs setting up properly. It's got the head brace on it, which is good. It all looks pretty solid. Crash bars ain't that bent. Straightening out a little bit, but That's original paint on the underneath of that seat. That is the colour they were. Speedo cable should be galvanised, but that looks like it'll probably clean up. It's just been painted over. Somebody's just brush painted everything they can see, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's all it is. We can put new, you can buy new Repro ones of these, you know. Speedos, I'll have to check them, see if 120 is right. That doesn't ring right to me. But they are very expensive to get the correct ones. I can take the glass off of that and probably paint the needle, but a lot of people like it just with the left, you know, with the face as it is, because they're original. It's got the correct gear knob on it. This is period. Blackout lamp. Should be a guide, I think. Yeah, guide, USA approved. Blackout headlamp. But if you look at that, it points upwards to the headlamp, doesn't it? It's coming up there. Headlamp's there, so that probably goes in that hole there. I'll have to measure it all out. I think that's in the wrong place. But it's an original guide as well. Whether that should be Cycle RiE or guide. I think Cycle RiE was a part of guide. Yeah, it is. It's got it written there, look, guide, Cycle RiE headlamp guide. I'm not sure if that tyre's the right size. It looks a bit big. 400. I think they were 350s. I'm not sure. But like I say, when I start stripping it down, I'll make a big list of everything, Stu.
Yeah.
But luckily the handlebars are all free, because they can be a right pain in the arse. All works. I didn't even check the lights. Right, that should be blackout. And that's your blackout light in there, isn't it? Right, that's your running light for blackout.
Yeah.
That one's just a spare in case that goes, and then you should have the white come on with the brake. Oh no, that's running that. That's wired up wrong then. That shouldn't come on with blackout. It should be that one there comes on for brake, if I remember rightly. Then you push the button to get it on the normal lights. And that should be dull. Yeah. That still come on with the brakes?
Yep.
Right, and you've got your headlamp should be on now. Which it is.
See that?
And you've got a dip and main on there. It's working. So that's pretty good. Which means if you assess it first, you know it all worked.
Yeah.
The only thing that's wired up wrong is they wired up that wrong. I'm pretty sure that is your blackout stop lamp, which is another separate wire which comes off the bottom of that. So believe it or not, that little switch is, I think it's 16 wires come off the bottom of it or something stupid. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Plenty of oil in it. Dipsticks in there, which is good because they're normally missing. Got the right mud guards on it, got the right toolbox on it. I believe that's correct for a WLA, just a cylinder one. Yeah, the only thing that really stands out that's wrong is the exhaust pipe, I think. Which is, it's knackered anyway, so we'll get another one. I'm not sure about these. Should be folded up to a certain point. See, it's all just worn out. So if it means machining new bushes and things, I'll have to machine new bushes. They're all battery terminal ones are wrong. Those clips should be up the other way. They should be down under the screw, should be under there I think, if I remember rightly. Usual Harley carburetor leak.
Designed like that?
Yeah, don't leak, it ain't working. Believe it or not, see that hole there?
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
Yeah.
When it's on the jiffy stand, which is what they
to
call
allow the oil to
allow the oil that's in the pan to drip out. Normally, yeah, that's gone. See those rivets around there? See how that's all bent up? The oil flings around the clutch case and it just pours out where those rivets are gone. Pretty good, I think. They're the correct size bolts for that. I know they were a funny size. That's original. See the pin that drops through there? To me that means that lever and that thing there are 1940 whatever it is, because the Repro ones you cannot get that washer on the back. It's a very thin flat washer and then a split pin goes through it, but you just can't get the washer on. They should be dome head. Yeah, that's wrong completely. It's the right shape, it should have 4 bolts through it. And they are brass rivets, not nuts and bolts. So I can probably re-rivet that. and that should be brown like a Bakelite. You know the stuff they make like printed circuit boards out of?
Oh yeah.
It's like that but brown.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be riveted and that should have 4 bolts in it. God, I'm boring. Screwing the end of there, yeah, that's the right one. No, that don't look bad. Just dented, aren't they? Straighten them up. Don't know whether it's an original mirror or repro, but it's the right shape. I'm not sure if that horn should lay back at that angle. I think it should be more upright. Clutch works, although I gave it a little run yesterday, but my ankle's so bad I can't ride the bloody things. That bracket looks a bit homemade to me. I'm not sure if that's right. That should have a little clip on there that holds the front brake cable. It shouldn't go through there, that's wrong. See, they're original cables, they're quite nice. But it shouldn't go past through there, it should be on the outside there, and there's a little clip goes on here. That's where it should go.
Next week on the workshop.
The only thing I've never ever touched, and I don't ever want to, is an automatic gearbox, because they frighten me.
Really?
Yeah, they're really... I'm sure people who do them all day long will say they're easy, but they look very complicated to me.